The world out there is a busy place, but when you get on the ferry to come to the island, it's just like cutting a chain. The freedom that you have, the fresh air that you can breathe. I don't know, I just love the island.
I think that people are more aware that we rely on each other.
Everything else is forgotten and people come together. And that, I think, is the difference of this island.
We're used to being snowed in or a road not passable. It makes us, I think, bond really closely with our friends and our family.
My mom had been living on her own until she was 90.
My wife was having memory problems and it's steadily getting worse.
She had to get up to go to the bathroom or something. She fell.
Despite being a fiercely independent woman, she could no longer take care of herself.
With the age group that we're dealing with and the diagnoses we're dealing with, they would leave the island and that would be the last time that they were on the island.
I couldn't take care of her myself at that point, so I applied for her for the Boardman Cottage and was thrilled when she got in.
These people deserve to stay in their home and their community with their family and their friends. They've contributed to their community all their lives out here on the island, and they don't deserve to be just sent away because there's no place to take care of them.
Once they spent time in another facility on the mainland, Boardman Cottage looked like a life raft in a stormy sea.
We are an 8-bedroom facility, so it's very small. It's more personal. The residents get a lot of attention.
They can have the best quality of life at Boardman Cottage, and they can age in place.
She loved the Boardman Cottage. That ended up being her home.
They brought something to her life at that stage in her life that she wouldn't have otherwise had. She had new friendships, she had people around her who cared about her, there was activity going on.
They're the priority, and I would want my mother and father to be the priority.
I knew I could leave my mom and that she would be safe and that she'd be with people who genuinely cared about her.
The best benefit for them to be here on the island and receive care is that they're in their community. They are with people they know, their neighbors, their friends.
We're all families on this island. We're individual families, but we're also a bigger family of each other.
They know you, they know your parents, they know the whole family.
It was so easy for me to leave work, go there, stay a couple hours, whatever.
With her at Boardman, a quarter mile away, I could just drop in whenever, and that was priceless.
When two people live together as long as my wife and I did, that would be quite a loss to not be able to see them every day.
The reason that Boardman is able to operate as well as it does is because it has so much community support.
Unfortunately, the nature of our business in taking the state reimbursements that we do have, they don't meet our costs. We get a lot of people volunteering. We couldn't survive without that community support.
Say cleanup day, such and such a day. Bring your shovels, rakes, whatever you think you're gonna need, chainsaws. That way they don't have to hire it out.
You say, hey, we're going to the Boardman Cottage and, we're gonna go do spring cleanup. And so it brings people. And again, it's just an extension of what this community is all about.
It's like the poster child of what you want to see for organizations on Ellsborough.
Since June's was there, Marjorie has been there, and now we have Marie there. So just in our family alone, it's kind of been a family affair, and the Boardman Cottage has played an important, valuable role.
If Boardman Cottage didn't exist, the quality of the last few years of Mom's life would have been greatly diminished.
During that time, I cannot say enough words for the help that she got at the Boardman Cottage.
This is just something that this island needs. It's gotta stay here for everybody. Someday I'll be in there.
And I've heard people say, I can't wait till it's my turn to go to the Boardman Cottage. They want that next step between them and the great beyond, and they want it desperately to be on the island.
I could not be more grateful for what Maura did for June and our family.
I think that the Boardman Cottage was the best decision we could have made for both her and I.